happens, 'cause the music makes me high. And if I only got one more night, I'm gonna leave out loud goodbye.
This gonna be the type of night they make movies about.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Von, Mr. Von Channel Sweatbox. We back. We live. We active here on the channel. And it is time for the Game of Thrones
Once again.
Season 8, Episode 4 review. I'm actually not sure what the name of this episode is. I'll find it out when I do the edit and put it in the title, because they don't tell us. They don't tell us before the show.
This is called Horrible
It's just-
Episode. That's the name of the show.
Anyway, we're going to get into it. Introduce us. You know it's Cousin Mo in the building.
Cousin Mo back once again.
And this was a terrible episode.
Boy, was it ever.
And I don't mean terrible.
Boy, was it
And let's
ever.
I want to be clear. I don't mean terrible in the fact that it was poorly written
No.
and the acting.
No. No.
All of that top notch,
Top notch
spectacular.
was- yeah.
I mean, at the way that it ate away at my soul.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just ate away at my soul. Every scene, a little bit more. It just every scene.
It just like it was like a slowly
How you
delve into the depths of just.
I just want to say, the way the episode started with celebration and happiness.
You know what? Here's the thing with Game of Thrones. Anytime there's a celebration going on, get ready.
I know, man.
At least no one just got murdered up at the ceremony.
I mean,
this time.
here's the
But
thing.
just every time in a ceremony, just get ready.
Okay,
it's just
so-
not going to be good.
So the episode starts with we're having the funeral. Actually, the episode starts with the funeral pyre.
Yeah.
Everybody was a lot of dead people.
was a lot of
Actually,
dead people.
like we both said, kind of feel like it should have been more.
Should have been more. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't have on screen. Should have been
Kind of feel
more.
like it should have been more. Maybe we should have been watching this on IMAX.
I mean, for real.
20% more dead people.
A lot more.
But
That
anyway-
one didn't have enough fire.
Yeah. And Mo came up with the brilliant idea, and I'm so, especially considering what happens later in the episode, why? Why
Yeah,
did
for
you
real.
not have one of the dragons just start the pyre?
Yeah.
That would have been,
That would have been epic,
awesome.
yeah.
Everybody at that funeral would have been like, yo, that's the best funeral I've ever been to, man.
Been to,
I mean, I'm
okay?
sad that they're all gone, but I'm going to remember that forever.
Just the 21 Dragon Salute
For
just
real.
come by.
Just come through. Vroom. That would have been awesome.
would've been
I mean, the only excuse that we give is that the Dragons was in recovery.
Yeah.
They was in recovery. They
Yeah.
had a rough night.
They did have a rough night.
Little did they know the worst was ahead.
Dude, I mean.
Rhaegal just can't catch a break, bro.
Good.
But we'll get to that. But we'll get to that. So then, after the funeral pyre, then it's celebration time. We've survived the apocalypse. Let's party.
Yeah.
A bunch of great scenes followed.
Yeah.
In the Great
I
Hall
had
of Winterfell.
kind of high hopes for this.
I did.
I had high hopes for this.
Here's now,
episode.
let me just say this. After 8 seasons, I have to
Yeah.
give this show credit.
I forgot.
Maybe I either give the show credit or blame myself for being gullible. Because you're right.
I think it can go both ways.
Because
it's equal.
I shouldn't have been sucked in.
No, I got sucked in too.
There's no way
I got
I
sucked
should have been
in
sucked
too.
into all that joy. There was way too much happiness. There was way too much
For
happiness
real.
and laughter.
Way
and
too much. Just
Drinks
jovial,
flowing.
just flowing. Everyone just having a good time and
This
just
is getting laid.
yes, people getting rewarded, getting promoted,
And then
plans,
it
and
just went off a cliff.
yeah. It started slowly.
No, you know what? I'm right. This didn't go off a cliff. This was a slow,
slow
descent.
descent.
Down into
Yes.
a hill of madness.
And it was like a slow descent, and then just like the
Yeah.
last little at the end, just a little.
So we get
take this with you.
while we're celebrating at the dinner, you get a bunch of scenes. Arya, great scene talking to
You seen that coming?
No, I'm sorry. Before we get to Arya,
okay.
I'm sorry. Arya. Gendry. We're talking about Gendry.
Yeah.
In his great scene when he was leaving and he gets made Lord.
I gotta tell you, I was a little worried about that at first. I was like, oh,
She is
man,
bitter.
She
She
was
is bitter.
looking a little bitter.
It's a good thing he caught her at the first half of the episode. Because if he had came at her at the second half of the episode, I don't think he would have gotten Storm's in.
No, he would
It would have been different.
It should have been the end.
But he caught her at the first half of the episode where she was still in a good mood. So yeah,
Yeah.
she rewards him, storms in, legitimizes him as a Baratheon.
Yeah.
Which was
Which is
awesome.
nice.
That was
Which is
good.
nice.
He deserves it. I mean, he worked hard doing a lot of
Yeah, I mean,
blacksmith work. You know what I'm saying?
it seemed like she was just trying to put an end to all the family rivalries and
And
everything else.
Tyrion was quick to notice that's a good way to stoke loyalty.
Yeah. I mean, which was it was like she said, you don't tell them what's clever.
Which was, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And so
I
here's,
understand
yeah,
that.
it was awesome. So then after that, and I love the scene where he's talking to the Hound. He's like, "You seen Arya?" And Hound just put him on blast.
Just put him on blast. I'm
I'm
like,
like,
wait.
nigga, we just survived. That's what you're thinking
What
about?
you think about? He's like, nah, it should be. You just survived. It's like, wait, does everyone know, or is he just that transparent?
It's
One
the
of the
Hound.
two.
He sniffed it out. It's the Hound. It's the
He
Hound.
did.
So then he finds Arya where is she at? Just savagery. She should be celebrating. No, she's in there shooting arrows.
Shoot arrows.
Just training.
Forever
Just training.
okay?
She ain't getting her Goku on.
I mean, for real. Vegeta to the max, okay?
Just getting the Goku
Forever
with
training.
Vegeta. It was nice. It was nice.
It was nice.
But so he comes in there and he's like, "Yo, I just got made Lord of the Storms in," and then he flat out proposes.
Yeah.
He's like, "Will you marry me?" And we both knew.
You
He's
know,
like,
you
"No,
knew
that's
that coming.
not
That's
Arya.
not
Arya." Soon as he
Arya
said, "I want you
at
to be the
all.
lady of Storm's End," it's like, no,
Yeah.
Arya does not want to be a lady.
No,
she
no,
wants
she
to
doesn't.
murder people.
Right, that's what I told him. She like she told us earlier. This boy suits you. What I do, that's me.
I need to get my murder on.
No, yeah. He, like I say, he'd have been better to say, "Well, could be the assassin of Storm's End." What's your title?
Yeah. So then,
Oh.
okay, so let's talk about another thing that was awesome that also didn't end well is Jaime and Brienne. It started out so positive.
It did.
Started out so-
First of all, we got to.
You got to talk about Thorman?
Yeah, you can't really go into that little storyline without talking about the setup to it. Was classic.
It was classic. It was classic. This is why it pays to have brothers. This is why it pays to have a killer team.
Okay,
This is why it pays to have a killer team.
They just fell back into the old routine. Like
Yeah,
I'm
the
pretty sure
Lannister-
that's not the first time they've ever done that. Okay,
Yeah, the Lannister brothers, Jamie and Tyrion, just scheming.
yes.
Okay, Tormund runs up, tries to shoot a shot at Brienne.
First, I can tell you it was a setup from the beginning.
Hold on.
Tyrion holding his brother down, helping him out.
Yeah. We already got to realize because they were playing the drinking game.
That's exactly what I'm
Which
saying.
was a great callback to season 2 when he was playing it with Shay and Braun in the tent.
Yes.
But that was a great callback. So,
Yes, like I'm saying, he was getting her drunk for his brother. You could already tell where that was going.
They're just so
Brothers.
sinister. So they were playing the drinking game, and then Tyrion asks Brienne if she's a virgin, and she gets super in her feelings about it.
Yes.
Okay? And
Yes.
then Tormund walks up and tries to shoot his shot.
And he did.
Now here's the thing. I think he would have had a better chance if he just bad timing. 5 minutes earlier, he might have had a better shot if they hadn't just asked her that question.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have got.
But
you know what?
Here's the thing about
on
it.
the other
The
hand,
odds was against him because the brothers were scheming.
the brothers were scheming.
The brothers Lannisters
Two, I
were
think
scheming.
Jamie already kind of like sort of seen a couple seasons ago when they first got back to King's Landing.
Yeah.
They was in the hot tub together.
Yeah.
She kind of, but. Tory, he did have a chance at
He
one,
had a
maybe,
chance.
maybe at one point, but yeah, it was.
He took his out like a champ. He took his out like a man. Though.
He did.
He took his
He
out.
did.
He took his.
I mean, for a second, I thought he was going to go try to avenge his loss and go after Jamie, but
bigger fish to fry.
yeah,
He got a nice little compensation prize. I ain't
he
mad at that.
did.
You know what I'm
But let's just talk about the move, but the maneuvers. It was classic.
saying? So Brienne walks off. Tormund goes to follow her.
Yeah,
Jamie just steps up in between her.
He's like, yeah, bruh.
Good fighting.
Good fighting.
And then he dips off.
He just dips off.
And then Tyrion.
Tyrion was on this wall like, wait, did he was about to go to Jamie and then Tyrion just walked up and just like, here you go, homie.
Pour the
Boys
bullshit.
in the nigga's cup. It's like,
And then my man Podrick shot calling in the back like, yeah, that's how we work, son.
just gave him,
Podrick shot calling
gave
like, yeah,
him
that's how we
the
work.
Lannister block.
I just want to be clear. I'm 100% of the belief that Podrick's the one lacing them all with game, okay? Because
Yeah.
he's the OG. He's the original pipe layer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't see Patrick no more for the rest of the
No.
episode.
You see, I love it. After that was done, he looked over, saw the little girl. He was gonna shoot his shot, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, I'm at you, ma.
so-
I'm at you."
Yeah.
So
You
then,
find out why I'm a legend.
Yeah.
In
so then, we get a great scene of Jamie and Brienne back in Brienne's room.
yeah.
And that was so awkward. Because while we knew Brienne was a
Yes.
virgin, she hadn't been with nobody, we
No.
forget Jamie admits he ain't never been with nobody but Cersei.
Yeah, that's.
Which is crazy and sick as that is, especially what happens at the end of the episode.
That's your fault.
I hate her so much. I hate her so much. You're such a horrible person. Anyway, Jamie and Brienne, get it on.
That whole build up, it's just like reminded me of high school.
It was so awkward. It was so
it's just-
awkward.
you
They might as well
don't know
been
how
at
to
the,
yeah.
they might have been on the opposite sides of the gym when the slow song was on. They might have been on opposite sides of the gym when the slow song was on. It was super awkward.
Oh,
But they got it done.
So bad.
They got it done.
He gave it a Goldfinger treatment.
So then you get to see. You're so stupid. He hit her with the golden hand. You know he did. You know he hit her with the golden hand. Just in case you guys didn't realize.
Just move on.
Just in case you didn't realize, we're just completely juvenile on this episode. You're dealing with two juveniles. Okay.
No,
Let's move on.
Just move on, please.
So John and Daenerys.
Oh, that's I
have
think
a-
that's kind of where it's the
That's where the decline
episode
started. That's
just
where
kinda
the
started.
episode started to go downhill. So Daenerys
Yeah.
and John comes in. Daenerys comes in the room. John is drunk. A little. She asked me if he's drunk. He's like, no, but they are. Then she starts to kiss. They start to
I
try
was
to
like,
make out.
okay.
He's like,
I was
yeah.
like, okay.
I was like, no, he's not gonna be able to do it. He's not gonna be able to do it. And of course, and then it just all starts to go bad.
It just all starts. To
I mean,
go
have
bad.
you ever? Let me ask you this: have you ever seen Daenerys more vulnerable than she was in that moment?
with the exception of like the first couple of episodes of this.
Yeah, when she was,
series
like-
with Dragon. When
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was,
exactly,
you know,
exactly.
Other than that,
This is the
Nope.
most vulnerable you've ever seen her. She was literally. I mean, she told him. She said, "You've never seen me beg.
Yeah, and
I
she
am
hasn't.
begging you.
yeah,
Do not tell
Dude,
them."
and it's like this is like one of the. If it was very, no, like I said, this is like the only time I've really been irritated and mad with
With John.
John. I'm like, dude, you are. Oh,
You remember last year when they were doing the Dragon Pit when they were meeting with Cersei?
yeah.
And Tyrion was like, "Have you ever considered maybe learning to lie?" And John was like,
Yes.
I mean, God bless John for
You
being
from
the
Ju-
most
Ju-
honorable man.
Truthful, honorable,
You know what I'm
stand-up guy. Yeah.
Love him to death.
Yeah,
But
like,
bro,
dang.
for the sake of the realm,
Oh, yeah.
you say you love her. I mean, you know Sansa's not with, and you know I'm a Sansa fan. I know you're not, but I'm a Sansa fan. But I agree with you.
And now you see why.
Sansa's not handling it well.
Done.
Even though she
No.
makes valid points. She makes valid points for the reasons that she does not want the North to bend the knee. Valid points. Even though I disagree. I feel like Daenerys is a good queen. I feel like she's,
Yeah.
at least I used to think that. But things went so bad this episode. She had an emotional breakdown. She had an emotional breakdown.
Why it's going?
But so they have the conversation, and Daenerys begs Jon not to tell anybody about his heritage, about the fact that
Yeah.
he's a Targaryen.
Yeah.
And Jon says, "I gotta tell my sisters. I have to tell my family."
He's like, we can live together, and she's like, yeah, we can.
If you
I
don't
just
tell
told-
nobody.
I just told you how.
But he tells them.
Baby.
But he so then
Oh.
then there's the meeting between Sansa, Jon, Arya, and Bran in the Gods Wars.
Yeah, after the little war council.
yeah,
meeting,
yeah. After the War Council
and
meeting, where that
everything,
yeah.
John is just.
Okay, we got to talk about the War Council meeting real quick because I forgot about that. That's when that was
Yeah.
important because they decide how they're gonna what's gonna be the next move against Cersei, and then we see Cersei just being horrible, just being despicable. She's lying to the people saying they didn't do anything, moving all the people into
Yeah.
King's Landing.
Well, that's after.
Did that happen later?
That happened.
Okay,
after
you're right.
they
Okay, so we won't
yeah,
get to
yeah,
that yet.
yeah,
Okay, so we won't get to that yet. So they have the War Council and they decide
yeah.
that their forces, that's right, they do a tally of the forces. And then while they
Mm-hmm.
say they took losses, their armies are now about balance.
Right.
So she lost about half of the Dothraki, half of the Unsullied, half of the Northmen, half of the Knights of the Vale.
Right.
So well, again, seemed like there should have been more pyres. But anyway.
Yeah.
So then they come up
Which
with
is a good sign because I thought all of Dothraki were gone.
I know.
I thought all.
I was
gone.
pleased to see that we actually have some Dothraki left.
Yes.
Thank you, because we thought we saw the interview on
Yes.
last week. So
Oh yeah! Shout out to Ghost.
shouts out to Ghost. What happened to your ear, bro? We're gonna talk about that in a minute. So then, they had, at the end of the War Council, they have they decide that they're gonna march
Yeah.
on King's Landing.
Yeah.
They're gonna use the dragons to burn Euron's fleet if they try to bring in any new troops, and then they're gonna lay siege to the city. They're basically gonna lay siege and try to. They're still trying to talk Daenerys out of just burning the city.
Burn the
alive.
city. Right.
That's probably gonna change by the end of the episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then what happens after that? So then there's farewells. We get the farewell between Tormund and Jon as Tormund heads back to the wall. We get the farewell between Sam and Jon.
Sam stayed in Winterfell, right? Or,
I guess I don't know. He's going back to the Citadel or something. I don't know where he's
to
going.
wherever his
They
place
really
is.
didn't say where Sam was going, did they?
No, I thought he was maybe staying there, or
It was just
he's
a goodbye.
Lord now, or whatever. So
But the news we got out of that is Gilly's pregnant.
yeah,
Sam knocked her up again.
Sam.
Apparently, it happened when he was in Old Town reading all them books.
What books was he reading? You got 17 Kama Sutra?
I guess. The Seven Kingdoms Kama Sutra. Who wrote that?
Supposed to be a bunch of priests in there, but
Probably somebody from Essos. They get freaky over in Essos, baby.
Yeah,
this
they
is
do.
a different world over in
yeah,
Essos.
they do. Yeah, they do. I'm pretty sure it was his What's his name? Who got killed by the mountain?
Who got killed?
What's his name? He was different than Tyrion.
I forget his name.
I'm pretty sure he wrote it. Anyway, this is good. Over it. Yeah.
You know he was a lover. Over it. Yeah. You know, definitely. Anyway.
Get sidetracked, man. Stay focused.
I'm sorry. It's because I'm trying to avoid talking about the end of this episode.
You're gonna have to, man.
Oh. What else do we have? Did we talk about everything? Are we on the road to King's Landing now?
We're on the road. Said they say goodbye.
We get another scene with Arya and the Hound.
Arya and the Hound, but real quick, because we had the conversation with Arya, Bran, and Sansa.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish that up.
Yeah,
you're right. They're in the Gods Woods.
It leads into everything else because Sansa can't keep her mouth.
So they're in the Gods Wood and they're trying to convince Jon that they just don't believe in Dany.
Right.
And they're like, "Yo, you're our brother. We love you." And Jon is like, "I gotta tell you something."
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why is it that they don't trust Dany.
I don't know why they don't trust. I think it's just more of the fact that they just don't want to bend the knee again in the North. I agree. I don't think they have a legitimate reason to not trust Dany.
Right. They don't. I mean, yeah, they don't.
I agree with the fact that they don't want to bend the knee in the North. I agree with that, but I also don't agree with the fact. I also don't think they have. I also don't think Sansa has a legitimate reason to not trust Dany.
Right.
So I agree. Right. Even though I'm a fan of her, her points are logical. They make a lot, but at some point, and like even in the meeting when Tyrion comes to her, when Tyrion's like, "Bro,
right,
she's a good person."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But anyway, back to the Gods Woods, and they could, so then Jon tells him he's actually he has Bran tell him. He totally took the punk way out. But he has Bran telling him that he's a Targaryen, and then he swears them not to tell anybody, and they swear. But what's the first thing
that coming when he told him, "You swear"?
Me and you both called it. We know Arya's gonna. Arya's gangster.
Arya ran out with the Hound.
Say nothing. You knew she wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
But Sansa tells Tyrion.
She couldn't have anything to undermine and get what.
That was a great scene between Tyrion and Sansa.
It was.
That was just a lot of great scenes.
Yeah.
A lot of great character scenes. That whole scene, and then man. So I just don't want to talk about it. So then, are we there yet? Is that where we're at now?
Well, okay, so. We got that conversation. Sansa, Tyrion, and then Tyrion and Spider.
No, before that, we get Arya and the Hound.
Arya and the Hound.
As they're riding out, Hound's leaving, heading to King's Landing.
They're heading to King's Landing.
Arya's going with him. Looks like she's going to kill the Queen.
Yeah, I mean,
Hound's going to kill his brother.
You know, she's got a very strong resume of doing that.
She does. Her murder game is thorough.
It's very super thorough.
So, all right, let's tackle it. So then we get to the final, 25 minutes of this episode?
Yeah, so just do a quick build-up so we can delve into that. So, they're on their way.
Jon and his army is on the King's Road.
On the King's Road.
Daenerys is on the
They're on their way back to, what's the castle?
Dragonstone. Is it Dragonstone? Yeah, it was Dragonstone. They are on their way back to Dragonstone, yeah.
And they're flying, show of power, dragons fly majestically, he's trying to get his little strength back.
It was very majestic. It was very, very iconic. Music playing.
You just sitting there. Now, I must say, I did mention earlier in the episode, stray arrow.
Who did you say was going to catch it though?
I said, wouldn't it be funny if while they're standing at the funeral, you just see an arrow whiz by Tyrion's head? Like, oh, you missed it, because that's why. Because we didn't talk about when your boy showed up and threatened Jaime and Tyrion.
Bronn. That's right.
Yeah.
We forgot about that. I talked about Bronn showing up. The Lannister brothers were sitting drinking. Bronn comes in and threatens them, punches Tyrion in the face, which was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like,
that whole scene was
these
awesome.
These are your boys. Come on now.
But Bronn's a sellsword, man.
Yeah, but you can't be mad at them because everything they were in. Cersei is the one that's been.
I'm not mad. Yeah, very true, but I'm not mad at Bronn. Bronn could have went there and just murdered them both. He was like, "Yo." Tyrion was like, "Remove my deal." Yeah, I was like, "I want Highgarden," so he's gonna.
He said, "What's double the river run?"
He said, "Highgarden."
It was like, what? Come on,
man. You can't give Highgarden to a cutthroat. He says, "Better be dead."
Yeah, Tyrion's smart.
Tyrion's smart. That was a great scene too. I love how that worked out. I thought there was a moment there where I actually thought Bronn was gonna kill Jaime.
I didn't think he was.
There was a moment where I thought he was gonna kill Jaime. I thought he might have killed Jaime.
I just hate how he's just kind of. Turn it on. But yeah,
I don't think he's. So let me ask you real quick before we get to the end. Do you think that's a betrayal of Bronn's character?
A little bit.
Really, I think that's 100% true to his character.
It's true to his character, but I'm like, dude, these are your boys. You know,
Which is why he didn't kill him.
You wouldn't have made it this far without your boys.
He wants his castle, man. That's a man. When he wants his
Cersei.
castle.
Go get Cersei.
I mean, it's
Sneak up
kind
on
of.
Cersei.
Here's the thing about it. It's kind of Jamie's fault because he would have had a castle now if Jamie hadn't come and taken him away from Lawless Stockworth.
Yeah.
Back when they had to go to Dorne.
Yeah.
But I feel you. But Braun's my guy. I don't think.
Yeah,
I think he's true to his character, and I still love. At least he didn't kill him. If he had killed him, I'd have been heartbroken.
Yeah.
And I can't take any more heartbreak in this episode.
Okay,
So we're back because we're caught. So we're sailing down.
yeah, settle down.
Danny's on the back of Drogon flying. Just
Flying, you know, and
happy,
everything's
everything's
they're about to
lovely.
get back to the castle, set up camp, you know, and put their plan into
put that
action.
plan into action.
And then all of a sudden, you just see this huge arrow just come and hit him. Bow!
That was the sound the dragon made when he.
So stupid.
That's how the dragon sounded when he got shot.
It's so stupid. He could
Bro,
have just left it at one.
Then they shot him 3
He
times.
could have left it at one. So they had another one, and then the one that just took him down, the coup de grace.
It was right through the head.
Dude,
I think it was through the
head.
neck. You said it was through the head. I
think
gotta go
it was
watch
through
it
the
again.
head.
It don't matter. It was
through
up
the-
there. It was a death shot.
Yeah, it was a death shot, okay?
This nigga just fell in
They
the
gave
ocean
him, they
and
gave him 7
died.
games triple tap. One to the chest, one to the head. Okay?
You're on in the seat playing John Wick with the
Oh.
with the dragon scorpion,
Yes.
baby.
Someone need to get here. I'm so mad. They need
I'm
to
done
do
with
something.
Euron,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm, so
I'm
mad
done
with
with
it right
Euron,
now.
fam. Then it got crazy when they turned things to the
To the,
fleet.
to the fleet.
That was a hard scene, bro.
Yeah.
When they turned into the fleet and just started laying
Yes,
them out,
yes.
that was a dope action scene.
Dude, yeah, Tyrion, I was like, yeah, Tyrion need to get off the boat real
Tyrion
quick.
jumped into the sea,
Yeah.
and it cut to black, and I almost thought that was the end of the episode.
I thought, yeah, I thought Tyrion was done for. I thought
Yeah.
he fell on his head and was like, okay.
I thought, oh yeah, because then they showed the pole falling down on
Yeah,
it. Yeah, that's
I
right.
was like, oh man.
But then you cut and it shows them pulling the Dothraki pulling the survivors out the sea, and you see the
Yeah.
ships in the background just getting sunk,
just, yeah.
and you hear Grey Worm,
But Sandy.
"Where's Missandei? Where's Missandei?"
Yep.
And that's when I lost
You
it.
think, first you thought she was dead.
I thought she was dead.
Because he told her to get to the ship.
Yeah.
Thought she was dead.
I thought she was dead.
Yeah. Then.
And then they
So that's when they go to, you know, the scene of your girl, Cersei, and Euron. You know, it's like, yeah, word of, you know, success. We ambushed them.
Yeah.
She's like, keep the gates open. We got the people coming in here and everything else.
she's so horrible.
And she tells him, you know, our child's all that. See, if he was smart, Euron was smart when Tyrion was asking her, you know, hey, you know, what about your child? If he was smart, he was like, how'd he know about it? I just found out.
I know.
How'd your brother know?
Yeah, you're not even that smart.
No,
he ain't that
he's
smart.
not.
It's
He's
very
not.
true. Very true. He should have asked that.
Yeah, he should have asked that.
Cersei's totally playing him. Yeah, and so then they sink the fleet, and they cut. Yeah, and then you see that Cersei's holding Missandei hostage.
Yeah.
Holding Missandei hostage, and I'm just like, as soon as I saw, I was like, oh, this is not
It's
gonna
not
end
gonna go well.
well.
I thought at one point where, you know, she's just gonna keep her hostage, you know, 2 episodes later, you know, she may get free or whatnot.
Yeah, they didn't waste no time.
No,
They just got right to it.
Got right to it.
They just got right to it.
Let's go offer, like you said. I'm gonna offer her truce. I'm gonna let her see that, yo, I did try to. I'm gonna do what I want to do, but I'm gonna, you know, just offer her a way out.
So then we have
let her
that.
know she turned it down.
Then we have that awesome scene
Yeah.
between Varys and Tyrion,
Yeah.
where they
And Varys told him true to his word.
so he's like, hey, I gotta do what's best for the realm, man, and she is not stable. Was that the last scene of the episode, or did it ended with her?
No, it ended.
Okay, that's what I thought. So we'll finish
Yeah.
talking about the scene. Okay, so and they're talking. He's like, "Yo, what about Jon Snow?" And Tyrion's like, "Jon doesn't want it. Daenerys is queen. We're loyal to the queen.
And he
Please
was
do
like,
not
that
betray
makes
the
him
queen."
perfect because he
Yeah.
doesn't want it.
And that whole scene was so perfect, but it basically ends with Varys saying, "I'm pretty much going to betray Daenerys."
Yeah.
Isn't that what you took from it?
Yeah. But like you said, when he first started to go to work for Daenerys, he had a scene with Tyrion. I'm always going to be in
For
favor
the
of
realm,
people.
absolutely. And I don't have
You
a
know,
problem
so
with that.
whoever it is, right now, she's a better ruler than Cersei, or a better choice than Cersei.
Yeah.
And he's feeling right now that she's just going to burn everyone alive.
Oh my goodness.
Just for spite.
It was a great scene. It was
Yeah.
a super great scene. So then,
Which could lead to
The
his
final-
undoing.
yeah.
Which he already knows is coming.
yeah.
So,
So we get to the final scene of the episode. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's so irritating.
So you like
so
look,
heartbroken.
Release.
They're having a parlay. Daenerys brings a small contingent of the Unsullied, Grey Worm and Drogon to the gates of King Landon, where Cersei, Euron, a bunch of the soldiers and a bunch of the Scorpions are up on the walls, and they're supposed to be having a parlay. They're asking for Cersei's surrender. Cersei's asking for their surrender.
Or Missandei dies.
Or Missandei dies. Qyburn comes out.
Once that happened, I was like,
she's dead. I thought she was going to just push her off the edge.
I thought that was going to happen too.
Missandei, but Tyrion and Qyburn have a parlay where they're going to try to.
Yeah.
And nothing. I mean, we all knew those.
Yeah, I mean,
Qyburn
was. Yeah.
The minute I saw Missandei up there, I just knew.
I liked how Tyrion was like, "I'm done talking to you."
He went to go talk to Cersei.
Swords. Yeah,
and he just totally made it worse. I mean, at this point, there was
was
nothing he could do.
going
It was
to
nothing he
happen.
could do.
It's
It was
nothing
nothing
he
he could
could
do. It was nothing.
He didn't make it worse. He was trying to salvage it because
Cersei had her
go that
mind
way.
made up that she's just an evil, horrible person. She was going to do it anyway.
Yeah, and it was like once, I seen the look on her face. I was like, yes.
She goes over and asks Missandei if she has any last words.
Yep.
And Missandei says Dracarys in one hope that Drogon would hear her and come and burn everybody alive, but he didn't. That's what I was hoping.
Yeah, me too. He wasn't gonna get close to them Scorpions.
And then they chopped Missandei's. Oh, shut up! And then they chopped Missandei's head off and kicked her off the wall. Or did she fall off the wall?
She fell off the wall.
It doesn't even matter.
Grey Worm's face that he was hurt.
I was hurt. I blame you, Grey Worm. You should have defended her.
I blame you, like I tell you about Cersei.
We're not going to go there, Mo. We're not talking about that right now. Cersei's a horrible person.
Someone who don't want to admit his mistake.
Cersei's a horrible person. She needs to die. Although, we do have to admit, we have one more thing to talk about. Jaime.
Oh!
Which proves my point. Oh. Jaime left Brienne after he basically confessed his love to her. He finds out what happens with the dead dragon, and he leaves.
Yeah, I thought
to go back to Cersei.
Brienne just get the whole gamut of a relationship.
Yeah, it's rough for her. That's rough. She can't catch a break.
None.
She can't catch. But so this is the thing. Jaime goes through all that and just admits, "Yeah, I'm a horrible person. I'm going back to Cersei." Yeah. I thought he was. We both thought we knew he was. You were the first one to call. He's going back.
He's going back.
He's going back. I was like, he's going back to kill her. Nope.
I was like, he's going back to help.
Nope. He's gonna go kill her, bro.
You think he's gonna go kill Cersei?
No, I don't.
He's gonna go try to help save her.
I think he's going to. I think his initial thought is he's going there to be with her, and then he's gonna get there.
I think he's going to try to get her out before they burn the thing down.
Oh my god.
I don't think he's gonna go and team up with her and take her side. I think it's more of a rescue mission.
You might be right.
Yeah.
I think he's going. Here's what I think. I think he's actually going to be with her, but then when he's down there, he's going to realize again she's too far gone, and that's when he's going to end up killing her.
Yeah, if Arya don't get there first.
If Arya don't get there first, I don't care. She needs to die. You killed Missandei. I hate your guts.
I tried to tell you.
Shut up, Mo. I'm so mad. If you guys could have seen how emotionally I just went through the gambit at the end of that. It was too much. This episode was too much.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up.
It was draining.
Great. Best episode of the season?
Yeah.
Here's
how bad it was. I was like, I would prefer going back to the happier days of the battle of
go back to the happier days of the apocalypse.
I'm really deal with the Night King and what's going on right now.
Night King don't plot. Night King don't plot. He don't plot. He don't do terrible stuff like this.
He's just not indiscriminate killing.
Non-indiscriminate killing.
Oh, man.
I'm just telling you this: when the Night King was in charge, Missandei was still alive. Okay, Missandei didn't die on the Night King's watch. I'm gonna say that. I'm done.
I like the line when John said, "Hey, if it wasn't for her, we'd be marching down to
we watched the Dead Men.
Dead Men. I was dying. I was like, that is true. It's very, very, very true."
John made some poor decisions this episode, though.
Yeah, he did.
All right, man. You got anything else to say before we wrap this horrible episode up?
No.
Worst episode of the season. / best episode of the season. Whatever, man. Something wrong with it. I just can't say it. I don't believe they killed Missandei like that. God, she was supposed to go back to Narth, man. She's about to island. She's about to, All right, man. It's your boy, Mr. Vaughn.
Because Mo.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, or whatever. Nothing in life matters anymore.
Wow.
Until next time. We got 2 episodes of this terrible show left. It can't be over fast enough. Rest in peace, Masande. You deserve better.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't. Now all that's left is you have to go be in these stupid Fast and Furious movies now. I'm done. Peace.
So faded on a track like this, 'cause the music makes me high. And if I only got one more night,